Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Taurus, I'm just pulling out tarot cards today. I'm just going to see what's going on here, Taurus. I think it should go without saying, but it does seem to need to be said at times so that this reading will not resonate with everyone. Take what does and chuck the rest in the garbage can and kick it to the frickin' curb. All right, Taurus. Let's just see what we have here for you. Taurus. Sorry, a song is coming in. It's weird. I've never had a song come in like this before. I'm almost like literally seeing the title flash in front of my eyes. And I can't pick. It's Pauper in Paradise? A Pauper in Paradise. And I'm hearing Frozen Ghost. I think is a band, right? And it's funny because look at these two significant cards too. Like the minute I pulled out the King of Pentacles, I was seeing like a Pauper in Paradise. Pauper in Paradise. And if you're not familiar with what a pauper is, it's like, I want to say it's kind of like Charles Dickens. Or that maybe have been when that phrase was kind of birthed. Someone who's poor in poverty. But usually getting like some form of assistance, I think, is like what makes it a pauper. Like someone, I think so. I don't think it's just poor. I feel like it's like that, but I could be wrong. Anyways, that's interesting. Oh my. What an interesting reading this is. Oh, whoa, this is interesting. Your underline has got some of the energies that were coming through in Aries. You've got the Judgment card, the Tree of Life, the Nine of Wands. This is a very interesting reading. This is either about you or someone around you, because there's two energies in this reading, okay? One is the King and one is the Pauper, right? I'm not going to say who you are because I'm not calling anybody out, but we're just going to read them. One is the King and one is the Pauper, the peasant. And I'll tell you right now, the King thinks he can buy whatever he wants. I could see that here. The King, this King of Coins, thinks that he can buy whatever he wants. And whoa, I just heard. So these cards, I just started hearing Stairway to Heaven. And she's buying the stairway to heaven. That's what this King thinks. This King of Pentacles thinks he can buy his way to heaven. This King of Pentacles thinks that he can do things, but his intent, if he does things that are perceived as the right thing to do, that his intent has no ramifications. But it does. It leads him to two paths instead of one. We haven't gotten to the Pauper yet. We're going to end on a high note. So we're going to start with the King. So this, right? Two choices instead of one choice through the gate of heaven. I feel like too that this King of Pentacles is overly that's true. Okay. I feel this, okay, because the Palace of Wands is coming in here. So the palaces are significant points along the Tree of Life, the branches on the Tree of Life. This is your soul's journey. There's something significant going on here. Like this is elevating your soul and perhaps even other souls that are connected to you into a new, like an entirely new path through your soul's journey, obviously, with the Tree of Life. Now, this King of Pentacles, there's nothing correct or incorrect about this, particularly because like who this person is, he, she, whoever they are, because there is something significant on this King's journey that this person is meant to explore, that has to do with, let's say, more carnal, more physical gratifications. So it just feels like someone who was incarnated into a lifetime where they, yes, were meant to explore perhaps all that money could buy. That does include carnal pleasures. I'm kind of getting that here. And maybe even carnal pleasures through matrimony as well. Look at this, sneaky bastard. Look at this. Look at how these fall here, like here. I can balance things out, but I can do that with my money. I can balance things out and I can do that with my money, right? But it's the Seven of Swords. It's sneaky. It's manipulative. It's their way of doing it. So here's the other thing, because there's something significant going on between you and someone else, the King and the Pauper. I don't know who you are. You're the King or you're the Pauper. And even if you are the King, there's nothing wrong with this path. I'm really in terms of how the universe sees it, there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe you've been taken advantage by this person. Maybe you felt owned by this person. Maybe you felt purchased by this person in some fashion or some way here. That's just their way in this lifetime. And it is like, I want to say that, well, you do, look at, you have this card over here. I'm saying you, so maybe this is you. I don't know. I said it, when I just talk and channel and I try not to decipher, sometimes I feel like the truth comes out. So perhaps you are the Pauper over here, Taurus. You're not the King of Pentacles. But this individual is at a crossroads. They are at a point here where they are making a switch. They're going to a different branch. You, whoever you are, because both of these energies that I see here are doing that. Both of them are. Yours, though, I say yours. I don't know, maybe too because it's the first one that came out. This one is, I can do this better. I can do this better. That's what I find so interesting. It's like, right, walking this path. This King of Pentacles is walking this path. There's two branches that they could take. So there is, this king could, this person, this individual could come to some sort of indecisive point in time. They're not sure what is the new beginning. Which way should I go? Which path should I choose? I want to say it's a significant choice. It's a very significant choice. Now, the difference between the King's choice and the Pauper's choices is the King's, look at all the air energy that's here. It's all dark. It's the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There's no 6 here. The 6 would be a good sword to have here. There may be some sort of disconnect in spiritual guidance here at this point. So as I feel through this energy a little bit more, I am feeling so you see these little swords that are like pointing to different areas here. They're hurt. That hurts. These could be like ailments that this person is starting to experience. Physical ailments associated with their mindset. All right. So maybe you and this person are taking different paths, right? Because the Nine of Wands is here. This has been a long cycle. This has been a very, very long cycle. I'm kind of thinking like 2 lifetimes. For you, this card is coming out differently than Aries. This is coming out like each one of these sort of silhouettes, image of a human soul is representing a lifetime. Elevating, elevating, elevating. And each one of these is so much closer to that opening, to elevating through something. Now, this energy over here has a mental perspective that this one does not. This one starts off with the Palace of Swords. This is almost literally like being able to see and perceive truth and reality beyond the physical, beyond ideals. And this energy is, I can do it better. I know I can. And I want to say there's truth in that with the Palace of Swords. Look at this. This is sitting under the Palace of Swords, the 3 of Coins. And then this 8 of Coins is sitting beside it. And this is immediately where I'm hearing, I can do it better. I know how to do it better. This is taking 2 drives, right? This one, this King of Coins might even be involved in some sort of relationship dynamic that is bound by sex, literally. And that can't be changed. They won't change it. But it brings them to a crossroads. You're bringing in, I say it again, so you're bringing in balance. You have the 3 of Wands and Justice. And they're bringing themselves to a crossroads. They need to make a decision. They need to think about what their future is going to be. And whatever they decide, I feel is quite significant because it's almost going to immediately appear for them in the 3D. This energy over here too could also, like, it could be, right, because it's a king, it doesn't mean that it's not a feminine or someone who identifies in that way. This is someone who values wealth and status. They value wealth and status, and they honestly feel like everything has a price. What the heck was I watching? Oh, but I can't remember what it was called. Shit. It's on Netflix. It was interesting. Kelsey Grammer was in it. And it was basically about, oh, was it the God Committee? I think that's what it was called. And it was like, it was an interesting movie. I kind of like that shit because I'm so tired of everything about special effects and there's no like human story. This was a human story. And it was sort of about, you know, like the committee that sits, that makes the decision who's going to get the organ donation. And it was like literally having to sit there and put a value on everything. Like, this person's got kids. Okay, that has a value. This person doesn't have kids, but they're younger. So that it's like literally putting a price on every single thing that is around you and believing that every single thing can be purchased. And then because I feel like with this energy, this is like, this person's perhaps even finalized a journey on the tree of life where sexual gratification or sexual manipulation or sex as a form of payment. I don't mean it to go like, you know, but I mean like even like, because the Four of Wands is here, I want to say even in a committed relationship. It's like where I took the garbage out today, so I should get a blowjob. It's like, you know, it's like that kind of energy. So, yeah, or if you take the garbage out, you can get that. Like, it's just interesting energy. But this person has come to the end of the road on that journey. Not everything is negotiable, is I think what they're about to find out. Not everything is negotiable. This energy has so little, but it'll do so much with it. Has so little, but it'll do so much because it knows and it bases things on higher knowing with the Palace of Swords. This goes beyond the King, because the King of Swords can be like well educated, understand a lot of written knowledge, but this is also the unwritten knowledge, right? And I can do better with this Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I can build this better. This is interesting though, because under the Eight of Pentacles is the Knight of Wands. Beside the Eight of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. There's a drive. So this drive and intent is to do better. Where this drive and intent, you call this like a drive in some way, is to gain. And yeah, I mean, honestly, you're bringing in some sort of the balance of scales. I don't know, maybe there's even something legal going on between you and this person, or maybe there's even if it's not that, it's energy. You're balancing energy, and they're finding themselves at a crossroads. Perhaps even maybe feeling like they've won something here financially with the Ace of Coins, but they're at a crossroads. This money won't keep you warm at night, honey. Yeah, anything else that Taurus should know? Oh, the Nine of Swords. Somebody has some anxiety and can't sleep at night. somebody thinks they're winning. Like this king thinks they're winning, but the jester knows better. I don't know. The king thinks they're winning, but the jester knows better. And I'll tell you, somebody's winning here. And this winning, though, is like represented through happiness. There's like, oh, perhaps I want to say like an answered question. There's an answered question. And whatever this dynamic is that I'm picking up on the table, it might be something that I think for most of you, I think you're the pauper in this. And it doesn't necessarily reflect your financial wealth either, because I feel like it's more about the energy of this, right? Because there have been great kings who have tried to do things better. A few. And then there's been kings who amassing wealth, sexual gratification, you know, like just overrun toxic sort of masculine energy or behavior. Is utilized here, but it finds them at a crossroads. This honestly could be someone too who's lived lifetimes in some sort of status, maybe even kings, queens, in some sort of royal courts. Oh, I'm getting, because I'm trying to figure out why this Nine of Swords is here, okay? But now I see it. What's sitting right underneath it is the Two of Cups. But the way this is sitting on the table, this Nine of Swords is looking over here at the pauper. Who's got all the dark mental energy? It's this king, right? I feel like there's something here that perhaps you are going to be experiencing. And maybe it's what this is that's coming in for you, this justice. This is the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. I'm not lying. I'm not lying, my friends. There it is. There it is. This is emotional fulfillments. This is perhaps even through some type of partnership here. So I'm wondering if some of you have had a partner that has been like what I've described over here. And I don't know if this person feels like they got to win. Maybe financially. I don't know. Like it could even be like, well, this person gets the house and this person does not. You know, that kind of energy. It could be like, this could be a boss as well. And they're like, me and my mighty business. And then you are on the outs. You know, there's something significantly different there. But you're on the right path. If you were the pauper. I don't want to say the king's not on the right path. I don't think there is a right or a wrong. But their path is about to change. And I don't think it's a path that they're going to necessarily enjoy. Right? With this Nine of Swords. Because I feel like it might have something to do with seeing you experiencing happiness. And even like, look at this. This person is happy. They're celebrating. But underneath it, there's that dark mental energy. I don't know what to do. Who's at the crossroads? The king is at the crossroads. And then this Knight of Coins and the Six of Wands is coming in. I want to say too that this feels like there's no short road to success. I feel like that could be for both energies. There's no short road to success. But it's like you know better. And because you know better, you can do this better. That's how I would describe it. And whatever that is, I feel like it's just life. It's building with other people. And basically building a very happy environment for yourself. And there you go. That's what I have, Taurus. So what am I going to do for the extended? I'll tell you. I'm going to pick up all these cards. I'm going to shuffle them back in the deck. And I'm just going to keep pulling out cards. And I'm just going to see what the universe wants to talk to you about. Thank you so much, Taurus. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.